Hello. I hope I'm not bothering you. I wanted to tell you how much I enjoyed the show last night. You have a great voice.
Thank you.
How long have you been singing on board for?
Well, I guess it's been 3 years now.
Have you always been a singer?
Yes, it's the only job I've ever had. Before this job, I sang in a jazz club in New York for years.
I need to keep in touch with my office while I'm away. Is there internet access on board?
We have excellent computer facilities which are open 24 hours a day. There are also fully trained IT staff on hand to offer assistance during the daytime if you need it.
Will I be able to access my company emails on board?
Only if the account is web-based, sir. Otherwise, you need to arrange for your company emails to be forwarded to your personal email account, which you can then access on board.
Will we be at the castle long enough to do the full 1-hour guided tour?
Yes, we plan to be there for 2 hours, so you can grab a bite to eat as well.
That's good news. So where will the bus pick us up?
It'll be right outside the castle, so you don't have to walk very far. But please try not to be late.
Will we be at the...
Where can I see the photos taken last night? Are they on view in the lounge?
All photos taken by our onboard photographers can be viewed in the photo gallery, ma'am.
And where is that?
It's on the promenade deck, next to the sundown bar, ma'am. And directly opposite the library. You can reach it easily if you use the lifts over there.
Switchboard, can I help you?
Just a quick question. What's the local time here? Is it 1 p.m.?
No, sir, we have just crossed the time zone, so it's Greenwich Mean Time plus 2. That would make it 3 p.m.
Thank you. Glad I checked.
It's much too warm and stuffy in this cabin. I can't breathe properly. Stuffy in this cabin. I can't breathe properly. There must be something wrong with the ventilation system.
Let me check for you, madam. Yes, you have the air conditioning set at a high temperature, so it's blowing hot air instead of cold. I'll set it at a more comfortable temperature for you. 24 degrees should be about right.
Oh, yes, that's much better, thanks. I thought the ventilation system had broken down.
I forgot the code to my cabin safe. I wrote it down on a piece of paper in case I forgot, but now I can't find it.
Not to worry, madam. The purser has a list of all the codes to all the safes in the cabins. If you would just tell me your cabin number, I can go and find it out for you.
I'll have to spend the rest of the cruise on board if I can't open it.
I'd like to send some postcards home. Where can I get some stamps, and where's the postbox, please?
You can buy stamps here at the front desk, madam, and then all you need to do is pop the cards in the postbox. It's just to the right of this desk, and we'll take care of the rest for you.
And when and where will they be posted?
We'll post them for you at our next port of call, which is St. Petersburg. We arrive there the day after tomorrow in the morning.
I'm having a fabulous time, thanks.
So, how are you planning to spend the day?
Oh, I've got a array of activities. I've got a Zumba class on deck at 10:15, and then in the afternoon I'm doing the water aerobics at 3:30, and then this evening we're going to the cookery demonstration at 6:45. Busy, busy, busy.
Don't let me keep you then.
Yes, I must hurry as I've got a facial in the spa at 9:10.
Oh good, the bags are already here.
You mean bag, don't you? There's only one of them.
How many should we have?
There should be 3. Where are the other 2?
I think that might be my fault. I was carrying them just before I left the house, and then my cell phone rang. I remember putting them down in the hall while I answered my phone. I must have left them behind.
Great. They've got all my swimwear and leisure wear inside. I'll just have to buy some more on board, won't I?
They'll cost a fortune on this ship. This cruise is already costing us a lot of money.
Oh, stop being so stingy. It's your fault, so did it.
Oh, good.
I'm tired of eating and drinking in bars on this ship. Let's do something different tonight.
Okay, well, there's a famous jazz band from New Orleans playing in the lounge.
I don't really fancy that. They usually play boring old songs from the 1920s.
Well, what about the South American troupe? Their Argentinian tango is meant to be spectacular.
I quite like the sound of that, but if it's very popular and you've got to book in advance, I'm sure there won't be any seats left for tonight.
Why don't we go and see that famous American magician?
No, I saw him before he was famous, and I really don't want to see him again.
Well, that leaves us with the British comedian who won Britain's Got Talent.
Definitely not. I really don't get British humor. I can't stand comedians, and I don't him at all. He's the worst to act on board. And besides, you know I'm terrified of clowns.
Well, in that case, it's another night in the bar, isn't it, darling?
Good morning. Hope you're enjoying the spectacular weather we're having and make use of the excellent facilities we have on board. I'd like to remind you that for your own safety, we'll be having an emergency drill this afternoon at 5:15. Your muster station is shown on the map in your cabin. If you have any further questions regarding this, please contact the front desk. Or you can ask a member of staff. The drill should last approximately 20 to 25 minutes. Thank you.
Could you come back in 20 minutes? We're still getting ready.
Certainly. Sorry to disturb you.
By the way, what time do you stop serving breakfast?
It finishes at 10:30, so you've got 15 minutes left. But if you don't want to rush, you can ask for room service. They actually do an all-day breakfast menu.
Any more bets? $25 on Black 24.
Thank you, sir. $20 red. Better luck next time, sir.
Hello, this is cabin 445. I wonder if we could have a wake-up call tomorrow.
Sure. What time would you like to call?
What time is sunrise? We'd like to see it on our last day at sea.
It's about 5:30 tomorrow morning.
Okay. Could you give us a call at 5:15, please?
Certainly, sir.
Our children would like to join the playgroup. Do we need to book a place?
No, sir. Children can join in the playgroup activities at any time. How old are your daughters?
One is nearly 4, and the other is 5.5.
Well, that'll be fine then. Only children under 2 must be accompanied by a parent. Just drop your daughters off, and our trained staff will take care of them and make sure they have a good time. My husband likes the room cool at night, but it's a bit too cold for me. Can I have an extra blanket?
No problem, madam. I'll go and fetch you one now. Shall I get one for your husband as well?
No thanks, he doesn't get as cold as I do. But he would like an extra pillow. He has asthma and can breathe easier when he has 3 pillows rather than just 2.
Certainly, madam. I'll be back with the thing in 5 minutes or so.
Do you have these shorts in colors apart from red?
Yes, sir. They also come in navy, khaki, and white. What size do you take?
Well, before I came on this cruise, I had a 36-inch waist, but I've been eating a ton since I've been here, and it's more like a 38.
Well, I'm afraid we don't have the white in a 38. But if you try on a 36 navy and a 38 khaki, we'll know what size you are. And then you can decide on the color.
Thank you for your excellent service throughout our cruise.
My pleasure, sir.
It's great to meet someone who takes so much pride in their work. And it was really nice the way you left the chocolate on her pillow every night.
I'm just doing my job, ma'am.
Well, thank you for everything. I hope you'll accept this small gift as a thank you.
Oh, what a beautiful necklace. Thank you so much.
Come on, John. Have you seen the time? We'll be late for our train.
I'd like to send some postcards home. Where can I get some stamps, and where's the postbox, please?
You can buy stamps here at the front desk, madam, and then all you need to do is pop the cards in the postbox. It's just to the right of this desk, and we'll take care of the rest for you.
And when and where will they be posted?
We'll post them for you at our next port of call, which is St. Petersburg. We arrive there the day after tomorrow in the morning.
How was your day, Kathy?
Not too bad. Glad it's over with, though.
Why? Were you very busy?
Not really. Just had a hard time with my boss.
Working at sea certainly has its challenges. Maybe your boss was tired.
There are so many remote controls in this room. I don't understand what does what. I mean, what does that black remote do?
That one is for the blinds, ma'am.
Okay, so what about that gray one?
That's for the TV, ma'am.
And that white one?
That controls the lamps, ma'am.
So what does that silver one do?
That's for the air conditioning.
Goodness gracious, I really don't understand why there have to be so many remote controls in this room.
Well, this is the luxury suite, ma'am, so it has all these extras.
Well, if I'd known that, I'd have gone for a basic cabin.
Room service. One cheese omelette, ma'am? Where would you like me to put it?
Please, take it away. I'm feeling a bit sick now.
Yeah, the sea's rough at the moment. Would you like me to bring you some toast? It's the best thing to eat if you're feeling seasick.
No, I can't face the thought of toast either. My stupid husband has been trying to force me to eat bananas, and then he was going to order a chicken curry for himself. I told him there was no way he was eating a chicken curry in here, and so I sent him to the restaurant. He's completely thoughtless, and he'll probably come back drunk.
Is there anything else I can get you, ma'am?
No. Oh, I think I'm... Excuse me, what's the local exchange rate today? I want to change some euros before I go on shore.
It's 65.69, madame.
What? It was 67.63 last night.
Yes, I'm afraid there's been a bit of a drop.
In that case, I think I'll change it on shore. I'll probably get a better deal.
I shouldn't really tell you this, but if you go to the big shopping mall near the port, you should be able to get a rate of about 68.25.
Oh, that's good to know. I'll go and do that. Thanks.
Why have you got a massive bottle of hand sanitizer on the table?
Don't you know? All crew are required to have a hand sanitizer in their cabins. It's part of the virus prevention procedures. Oh no, we haven't got any bleach left. We need to disinfect the whole cabin. I'll see if they got any in the next cabin.
Where's the bar of soap gone from the bathroom?
I didn't think the block of soap was very hygienic, so I've thrown it out. I was gonna replace it with antiseptic hand wash.
Well, you might have waited till I've been to the toilet. That's not exactly hygienic, is it?
I'm having a real problem with some of the guests on this cruise.
Tell me about it.
Look at me. I'm shaking in anger. Can you believe one of the guests just swore at me when I knocked at the door and asked if she wanted her cabin cleaning?
I know. Some of the guests are just so rude. I was standing at the buffet table yesterday explaining what the dishes were, and a woman old enough to be my grandmother punched me to get me out of the way so she could get to the food. It was like being hit by Muhammad Ali.
And then yesterday, I was cleaning a cabin and this woman kept telling me how strong and sexy I was, and she wished that she was younger so she could kiss me. She must have been in her 80s. I was terrified. And the other